Imagine a place where you can stand with one foot in North America and the other foot in Europe at the exact same time. Imagine a land where the ground is so hot you can bake bread in the sand, but just a few miles away, the ice is so thick it could hide a 40-story skyscraper. Welcome to Iceland. This isn't just a country. It's a giant living laboratory where the Earth is literally ripping itself apart. Today, we are exploring the island of fire and ice to see things that shouldn't exist on our planet. If you stay with me until the very end, I'm going to tell you why the Icelandic government once changed the path of an entire highway just to avoid upsetting some invisible residents. Most of the time, the giant plates that make up the Earth's crust are hidden deep under the ocean. But in Iceland, they rise up for everyone to see. Discovery. Fact number 1, the growing country. Iceland is one of the only places on Earth where you can walk through the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. This is a giant crack where the North American and Eurasian plates are pulling away from each other. Because of this, Iceland actually grows about 1 inch wider every single year. In places like Thingvellir National Park, you can walk through a massive canyon where the walls are actually the edges of 2 different continents. The crystal clear water. If walking between continents isn't cool enough, you can actually swim between them. There is a crack called Silfra filled with melted glacier water that has been filtered through volcanic rock for over 50 years. It's so pure you can drink it while you swim, and it's so clear that you can see 300 feet underwater. Scuba divers travel from all over the world just to touch North America with one hand and Europe with the other while floating in freezing electric blue water. Because the Earth's crust is so thin here, the heat from the center of the planet is right under your feet. It's like living on top of a giant natural radiator. The giant water cannon. In a place called Glacier, the ground actually sneezes. While the original Glacier is mostly quiet now, its neighbor Strokkur is the star of the show. Every few minutes, a pool of water starts to bubble and swell into a giant, shimmering blue eye. Then, boom, it shoots boiling water 100 feet into the air. It's like a natural fire hydrant that never turns off, and it's been putting on this show for centuries. Cooking with the earth. Icelanders have learned to use this heat for more than just sightseeing. In villages like Laugarvatn, they don't always use traditional ovens. Instead, they make a dark, sweet rye bread called rugbrauð. They put the dough in a pot, bury it in the hot, black volcanic sand near a lakeshore, and let the Earth's natural steam bake it for 24 hours. It's 100% natural volcanic bread. Even in 2026, this geothermal cooking is a huge part of local life, used to heat homes and even grow tropical fruits like bananas in massive greenhouses. Now, let's look at the ice part of the name. About 10% of Iceland is covered by glaciers, massive moving rivers of ice that are so powerful they carve through mountains. The Blue Galaxy Underground. Every winter, secret caves form deep inside the glaciers, like the massive Vatnajökull. When you walk inside, the walls aren't white. They are a deep, glowing neon blue. This happens because the ice is so thick and has been compressed under its own weight for hundreds of years, squeezing out every single air bubble. Without air to scatter the light, the ice acts like a crystal, leaving only the pure, intense blue color of the frozen water. As of May 2026, scientists are tracking how these caves are changing faster than ever, with new crystal features appearing and disappearing in just a few weeks. Diamond Beach. Near a place called the Glacier Lagoon, giant chunks of ice break off the glacier and float out to sea. But the tide often catches them and washes them back up onto a beach with jet black volcanic sand. These ice blocks, polished by the waves until they are crystal clear, look like giant sparkling diamonds scattered across the dark ground. Some are the size of a suitcase, while others are as big as a truck. Walking here feels like you've left Earth and landed on a moon made of glass and ash. You might think the most amazing thing in Iceland is the volcanoes or the ice, but if you ask a local, they might tell you about the hidden people, or huldufolk. Discovery. Fact number 2, the elf law. A huge number of people in Iceland believe that invisible elves live in the rocks and hills. They believe it so strongly that the government's road agency, the Vegagerðin, often takes them into account. In October 2025, a bridge project in South Iceland made international headlines when the government reportedly consulted a specialist in elf communication after locals warned that a bridge site was inhabited. The specialist claimed the elves agreed to temporarily relocate during construction. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's a very real part of their culture. Roads have been rerouted and construction projects delayed for years just to avoid disturbing a sacred elf rock, the end of the mosquito-free era. For decades, Iceland was one of the only places on Earth with zero mosquitoes. Why? Because the weather was too wild. Sudden freeze-thaw cycles would kill the larvae before they could hatch. However, in a major update for 2026, scientists have confirmed that the impossible has happened. Mosquitoes have finally been detected in the wild north of Reykjavik. While you still won't find the massive swarms you see in other countries, it's a sign of how fast the planet is changing. Iceland teaches us that our planet is alive, moving, and full of wonder. It's a place where you can see the Earth being born every single day. Would you rather swim between two continents or bake your bread in the sand? Let us know in the comments. And get ready, because next we are traveling to Turkey to find a secret city hidden deep underground that could hold 20,000 people. You don't want to miss it.